Welcome back to the channel, and ladies and gentlemen, our wishes have come true as the Edmonton Oilers 5 minutes ago has reportedly fired head coach Dave Tippett, and Jay Woodcroft has been named the new head coach of the Edmonton Oilers. Finally, after back-to-back losses and hearing that Smith went to Tippett to put him in, Smith shouldn't have been in that game last night. I didn't even do a review because I was too mad to do anything after last night. And having Jay Woodcroft come up and be the new head coach is best news scenario for the Edmonton Oilers, as what he's done in Bakersfield is beyond belief, and how good that team is. Also, Manson is gonna come up with Dave Woodcroft or with Jay Woodcroft. Sorry, I just woke up. Jay Woodcroft, and be the D coach for the Edmonton Oilers. As far as I know, Gullickson and the other assistant coach is still going to be on the bench, which they haven't been terrible at all. It's been Dave Tippett most of the season here that has been putting the lines in a blender, making stupid decisions when it comes to goaltending. And, you know, I'm not going to put all the blame on Dave Tippett, as the Edmonton Oilers really don't have a high-end number one goalie, which doesn't help. But you don't play a 39-year-old back-to-back games just coming off an injury and then expect to win. It's not happening. Like last night, should have been Skinner, should have been a really different outcome. But that's the way she goes when you're Dave Tippett. And honestly, this team had no identity but its power play underneath the coach. And I believe Woodcroft can come in and, change it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you right now Jay Woodcroft's going to come and change everything instantly. No, that's not happening. It's going to take the guys a couple weeks to buy in, as the only ones that really have played under Jay would have been, you know, some of the guys, as Nuge would have been when he was assistant coach under McLennan, or McCollin, however you say it. I'm still half asleep right now. McDavid would have been here, but all the younger guys like Stuart Skinner, Ryan McLeod, Tyler Benson, they all played under Jay Woodcroft's style. They'll fit in perfectly in this, but again, like I said, he was an assistant coach when he was in the NHL last time for the Oilers, but it wasn't his way. He was just there to help with the power play and stuff. So it's going to be unique to see what he could bring to the team. And, I like this move. It's not going out and getting Paul Maurice, Mike Babcock. It's bringing someone in the organization that has coached the young guys, Bouchard, Skinner, Benson, McLeod, and done a really good job with them. His style of coaching is more energetic. There is a team identity as what he wants the team to do. And essentially, you don't have to go through the hiring process of a new head coach, as you have a really good one in the AHL, which is coming up in Jay Woodcroft. And a lot of fans have said, well, if you're not going to go after Paul Maurice or Mike Babcock, go with Jay Woodcroft. There's not many good coaches out there. And I believe that's true. This guy can step in and have a good game plan going into games. And I've watched Bakersfield's games. He doesn't really switch lines up. And that's the way it should be, as in, if you switch the lines up every game, how's the line supposed to get chemistry? They can't. You're expecting them to go use their talent and that's it, and find it mid-game. Well, I'm sorry, but look at last night. Not putting any blame on Kane or Draisaitl here, but Draisaitl picks it off, backhand in the slot, and looks backdoor. Well, no one's there. Well, usually when Draisaitl's with Nuge and Yamamoto, someone's there, because that's the chemistry they have. It's all about chemistry in this game, and being able to place your passes where the guy is going to be, not where the guy is. And, Jay Woodcroft's going to come in and be a hell of a coach. And if it doesn't work out, he's probably going to go back to Bakersfield. But let's hope it works out, because you need a guy that some of these guys have played with or have been coached by. And looking at the records, you could tell. So let's get into this. As Dave Tippett didn't, don't get me wrong, Dave Tippett didn't have a horrible coaching career with the Edmonton Oilers. He was always above 500, which is different for the Edmonton Oilers. As in his first season, he was 37-25. Last season, he was 35-19. And then this season, he's 23-18. Well, he's over 500, but the problem is you're shuffling lines, you're making stupid decisions. Sorry, I like Mike Smith, but like I said, he shouldn't have played last night no matter what. Vegas, Tyson Barrie comes back, and he's just like, screw you to Evan Bouchard. You've been pretty good defenseman for us, but Tyson Barrie's our number one D-man on that power play. Yeah, that was a mistake right there, Tippett, if you're watching this. Bye-bye. So that's Dave Tippett's numbers with the Edmonton Oilers. Well, now we go and look at Jay Woodcroft. So he became the head coach of the AHL in 1819 after being 3 seasons of assistant coach with the Edmonton Oilers. And this guy has been pretty good. His first season, the team won 42 games and lost 21 with 5 overtime losses. They lost in the second round of the playoffs. The second season was a bit of a downer. 21 games won, 27 lost, 8 overtime losses. But that's his only down season in the 4 seasons. Last season, he was 24-14 with 1 overtime loss, and they won the championship. This year, he's 18-9 and 7 overtime losses. And out of all 4 seasons, he's above a .628 win percentage for 3 of those seasons. That is insane. That is great. And, I believe Jay Woodcroft can come in and help and save with Manson. Help the D core learn some things. He's proven with the young guys in Bakersfield he can help them. And William Lagesson and Evan Bouchard aren't strangers to these guys. They helped them grow over the last few seasons. And that's what the Oilers need, is someone they can trust. And I believe these young guys trust them. I believe eventually, McDavid and them will trust the process Jay Woodcroft puts in place, and hopefully that works out. Anyway, I'm going back to bed. I watched the Canada game this morning. I got woken up by by Dolany TV. You guys stay safe out there. Restrictions are lifted for Alberta. Hope you guys have some fun while staying safe. I'll catch you on the next one.